What's up, guys? Back in the kitchen. It is with my strong belief that Quant, maybe not this bull cycle, but at some point is going to create many millionaires. And I think holding 100 Quant is your ticket to getting there. Quant is getting stronger by the day. It may not reflect it in the current price chart. It will reflect it when the bull cycle comes. A lot of people, a lot of investors tend to overlook how powerful bull cycles have been in previous cycles. And they mistake current price action for a potential valuation of a certain asset. And maybe they compare it to this crypto or this crypto, but this one's doing better. This one's doing better. And they don't realize utility plays have many things in common. They take time for one, two, they never market, very rarely do they market, and three, the rips, the pumps happen like that and when nobody sees it coming. Quant right now is $100, but I guarantee it, you're going to see many people say two things. One, it's a bad investment because it's down, or two, I'll wait till it gets lower. And if you guys have been following me, you know it's one of my favorite lines I hear to this day. I love hearing that. I heard it when it was 90. I heard it when it was 80. I heard it when it was 70. I heard it when it was 40. I had at least 5 people tell me Quant was going to $20 last year in the bear market. I'm seeing those same people now saying it's going to 80. You're not going to stop that. I'm not here to debate them. If you know what you're holding, and maybe you yourself hold 100 Quant, which is getting very expensive now. It's now around $10,000. It's definitely not as cheap as it once was when it was 40. And this is the thing. People were laughing at me then saying, oh, I think I said owning a certain amount was putting you in the elite tier. They're like, oh, it's only $1,000 or $2,000, whatever. Now getting to 100 Quant is $10,000. How many of you guys have $10,000 just lying around? Probably not much, right? If you work a job like me, you know a struggle. I'm going to work today. I'm working 12 hours today. I'm working overtime. I'm burnt out. I have YouTube. I have my membership. I have my members. I have my, full-time job where they pretty much go crazy without me. I run the show there. Like, and this is not me trying to put myself on a pedestal. I'm just telling you guys, to achieve success, to make money in this space, oftentimes you got to go in the opposite direction. The same as with work. You ever wondered why at jobs you have only a few supervisors or only a few good workers and everyone else is kind of like in between or they're okay? It's because getting to those level of position or recognition takes a certain quality. It takes a certain skill set. And it's no different when investing. 80% lose money in this space, if not more. So when you see the majority of people looking at crypto, and Quant's not the only crypto, it's any crypto that's down right now, and they say, oh, it's bad. This YouTuber said it's bad. Oh my God, it's down 10%, home alone face. And you look at them and you're like, how long have you been an investor? How long have you been in this market? They're like, oh, I just came in a few months ago or a year ago. And then you look back and you saw last year was the bear market too. They never been in a bull cycle. So that's essentially the blind leading the blind. This is why you got to take a lot of the information you see at a grain of salt. I'm not here to show you guys sponsored videos. I know I see that here on YouTube. Listen, not to hate on anyone's business practice, but I will never do that. I'm not here with a biased opinion. Quant, I believe, is going to create many millionaires, and I think it's only a matter of time before we see this happen before our very eyes. $100, less than 15 million total supply, interoperability, interconnectability between different ledgers. Can you understand how powerful that is in the future? Just think about your everyday use for blockchains, right? You got retail adoption, enterprise adoption, you got smart contracts, you got dApps, you got cryptos like Chainlink helping the off-chain data onto the on-chain, you got NFTs, you got so many different things, blockchain gaming, where it's very unlikely that we're going to have one blockchain cater to every audience for every utility that a blockchain can provide. This is why I see interoperability in the future. We're seeing cryptos come out with more layer twos, and layer twos have their place, their utility place as well. But wouldn't it be better to just connect layer ones, mitigate the weaknesses, utilize their strengths, and allow this massive scalability, massive convenience, improved security. Doesn't that help every party from an enterprise standpoint, business standpoint, and a retail standpoint? Imagine if you want to, create an NFT, right? Maybe you don't like using Ethereum's fees, but you like the security. Maybe you go to Solana, you save the fees, then you go back to Ethereum for something else. Like this interconnectability is going to be a lot more powerful than many people realize. And the reason why I say this is because look at all your layer ones. You got Ethereum, HBAR, Cardano, Caspa, XDC, Multiverse X, Near. What else? I think there's like 10 more, 20 more, Injective. Some of these layer ones are crap. Some of them are good. But this is why I say interoperability is so important, because some of them are better in some areas that others lack and vice versa. And Quant is not working with retail. They're working with enterprises. What do enterprises have? Power and money and influence. So when you think of the massive amount of volume that's going to go through these ledgers, the transactional volume, what do you think is going to happen to Quant? With the scarcity it has, not just from an investor standpoint from you and me, but from enterprises and institutions that are going to use their network. I see massive price action for Quant. Their connection with the Bank of England, that's a strong connection as well. And I know some people are going to say, oh, partnerships don't matter. They definitely do for utility plays. Remember, if you have a product or a pitch, an advertising pitch, but no one cares or no one uses it, I don't care how strong your utility is. No one's going to give a crap. So what are they going to do? They're going to go to something else, right? So it not only matters what you provide to the market and who's your level of competition and what you compare to the rest, it's who are you pitching to and do they actually care? A lot of enterprises rely on Quant or care about Quant. That's why we're seeing Quant part of the ISO standard. What's part of the ISO standard? The banks. The banks are going to use Quant's over ledger network to utilize their CDBCs, whether you like it or not. And this is not me to say, crypto enthusiasts, go invest into Quant. Listen, if you're a true enthusiast and your investments matter more on like what you believe as a crypto investor than making money, then by all means stay away from Quant. There's so many altcoins, you can pick whatever you want. But I'm in this to make money. And from a profit-taking standpoint, from looking at Quant, it's one of the strongest assets, in my opinion. With the utility it has, the scarcity it has, the partnerships they have, the leader behind it, Gilbert Verdian, who has a background in cybersecurity. He's walking the walk. He's not just a talker. He's active on Twitter. He's out there really pitching his services to enterprises. He does not care about retail. So if you're ready to say, oh, their marketing sucks, they're doing this, their focus is literally narrowed in on enterprises and banks. That's why the Bank of England was more of a partnership than like a freaking retail partnership. They're focused on what matters. So if you're a utility-based investor, this is where you got to shift your mindset, right? I always tell you guys, be an visionary. What do you see down the road? Do you truly see one blockchain, one ledger existing in the future and doing it all? If the answer is yes, then go find that investment and go all in. But if you also share the belief that we're going to see multiple layer ones, at least 3 to 5 in the future, then this is where interoperability becomes even more paramount to the success of crypto, especially for mass adoption. You're seeing a lot more people touch on it now. I would not be surprised if in a couple years, the main focus is interoperability. That's why you're seeing some layer 2s come out, because people are starting to understand layer 1s are not perfect. Some are scalable but lack security. Some are decentralized but lack scalability. There's a lot of things with the trilemma, which is what blockchains are trying to solve, that many layer 1s have not yet done it. In my opinion, Caspa probably has done it. But even Caspa's got a lot of work to do. So this is where I see interoperability truly taking off. But again, this is not me telling you to FOMO and get 100 Quant. This is me telling you now 2 things. Whether you're not happy with what you're holding, your current bag, or if you're trying to really chase financial freedom with Quant, I think owning 100 Quant is a massive accomplishment. But again, this has to be on your own accord. This is just what I'm doing. Personally, I went way above and beyond 100 Quant because my conviction is there. I'm not paper handish. If Quant wants to go to $80 tomorrow, I'm not going to just sell it. So this is the thing. Many investors, their foundational research is paper handish. The minute they see their investment go down, they sell. Why is that? Because they rely on YouTubers or opinions as their foundation of research. And the minute they see something go against what they're currently used to, they freak out. They freak out and they do what the whales and smart money want them to do. They dump their crypto, they create a bigger discount, they create more fear, and the smart money whales, who sometimes wait months and months for their opportunity, they come out into the ocean and they eat retail alive and go about their day and wait for the bull cycle. It happens every single time. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see your crypto and buying, selling, trading, run your portfolio by me, or be a part of a support group of sharks, beginner investors, advanced investors, their own people, all different mindsets, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see you there. Now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Quant right now at $100? And where do you see its price this bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.